It's also a virtual reality 360 podcast. So there's video footage of all around while we're talking. It's pretty cool.
Welcome to Our No Limit.
Well, you're the person that can handle this. You're not just an ordinary person. Ordinary people don't do things like this. I think it's really good to get outside of your comfort zone. That's the only way you can experience growth. You're a representative of whatever community you're representing, which for me is a big job.
It's the USA, dude.
Right.
It's the USA.
Yeah. I did everything I could just to distract myself and focus on my education.
I only find real strides of cool, calm, and collected when I'm forced to be in chaos.
I grew up with almost nothing. It was not an easy upbringing. Like, we had nothing for ourselves. And something I love about having a big family is you learn competition. Everybody is in competition for those same resources. The Amish lifestyle is really interesting, and most people can benefit from learning about it and embracing certain aspects of it because there's a lot of simplicity to it, and it's really integrated.
Would you say that's changed your faith?
When you're challenged, then you need God.
I was very upset with God for a while. For me, it was the hard stuff that got me to the point where I was like, okay, God's just kind of messing with me now, and it's kind of really getting annoying. Like, are you a secret nerd or something?
I kind of am a secret nerd. At this point, like, I don't
You said it like a nerd.
publicize it. Like, I don't publicize it much. I don't talk about it much. Impatient to patient. I am maximum patient with people.
Cool, because I'm about to interrupt you.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if you noticed yesterday, the JFK files got dropped.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, it got dropped, so.
Okay, can you tell me about this?
I'll tell you a little bit.
Really
nice to
appreciate
meet you.
it. This is Marlene's husband.
Over here. Kind of so proud of you.
Oh, thank
Have you
you.
been eating?
Yeah. I look like I've lost weight.
Without question.
Yeah, I know. It's
But-
because
but
I'm
no,
doing
but okay,
animal-based.
But incredible though.
Sorry.
No.
I tripped over that cord.
No,
It's
you're
because I'm
incredible.
doing animal-based. And so I've shredded a lot of weight. Yeah.
Awesome.
But yeah,
Dialed
I've been
in.
eating more than ever, actually. I
good.
eat bacon, sausage, eggs every
So it's
day.
cut right underneath
Yeah,
MISS.
100%.
It says Glamorous International.
I'm here for you, okay?
You're the best.
No, you're the best. Thank you. So I'll let them know 7 o'clock, okay?
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, this is gonna be. This is phenomenal. It's also a virtual reality 360 podcast.
Yeah.
So there's video footage of all around while we're talking. It's pretty cool.
Incredible. You guys are
So
incredible.
so we get.
Yes.
Thanks again. Nice
No,
meeting you.
thank you guys. Take care.
Okay.
So, wait a minute. Are you going to dinner with us? No?
I promise I'll eat something, but like I don't know. If I come, it'll be late.
So so you're not going to make the limo ride?
I didn't know there was a limo ride.
Yeah. I think they're leaving at
I don't want to
6:30.
miss things.
It's leaving at 6:30.
Yeah, I will miss it. I promise I'll eat something if I'm leaving.
You're not going to make the hook and reel?
If it leaves at 6:30, what are people wearing?
Whatever.
So I could wear this? Okay, so well, I have to show you because I'm wearing a poncho for our new special podcast. But if it leaves at 6:30, we could try to finish up by then.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll leave it alone then.
All right,
Thank you.
thank you.
guys. Take care.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Cool. All right, we're rolling. We've been rolling, so we kind of got a little
Okay.
bit of the behind the scenes. We're
Okay.
already in the metaverse.
Yes, I do. Okay. You guys could just interrupt. You can interrupt. Okay. All right, thanks, Ray. You're awesome.
So as you guys can see, we're deep in the pageant realm right now. The metaverse is here. Say hi, Emily. And welcome to Our No Limits, where there are no limits. Meaning, you can say whatever you like. If you're compelled to go off the rails, you can go off the rails, and anything that you want to be redacted or cut out will be done post-production. Everybody gets the same treatment. So I really appreciate and want to protect people's freedom of speech, which means that also redacting if they want to get a little crazy. So it just kind of asks, or it compels people to kind of move into those waters.
Right.
But we also have a little more flexibility right now because USAID kind of getting their money taken away from them. So like we might have like 4 years where we can
A
like
little bit of freedom.
push the boundaries. Yeah.
Okay.
I am your guide, Arno. This is an emulation of the real world from the meta, and the aim of this show is to bring people from the VR space, whether they're seasoned explorers or just checking out the spaces. The aim is to find interesting conversations, compelling narratives, and maybe experiences that they'd like to partake in the real world. So come and join us at some point if you guys want to. The real world is where it's happening. The metaverse is cool and you can get a lot of things done there, but look, you get to meet people like Emily, so MISS USA. And speaking of which, we're gonna dive into our guest today. I got a bit of something written up for you because I can't just say this is Emily, right?
Right.
She got too many credentials. So, a financial advisor, a pageant queen, passionate about advocacy for autism and dementia. That was new for me. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I work more so with dementia than autism.
Okay.
But yeah, I've worked with Autism Speaks probably 2018, 2019, so quite a few years ago. Dementia and Alzheimer's, definitely.
Nice.
I actually worked in memory care for a while.
Oh.
But my main platform is financial literacy.
Okay.
Because that's where I work right now. That's what my degree is in.
Well, right now, we're doing something else completely different. And from winning Miss Regency to filming commercials, and then also you're just full of ambition and all around kind of just a winning player. So it's amazing to have you on the show. Strap in, guys. Get comfy, like, share, subscribe, and we're going to push beyond where there are no limits. But first and foremost, how do you feel, Emily?
I'm really excited to be here.
Okay.
This has been a blessing in my life. It's an amazing opportunity. I'm feeling great. I've met all the girls. They are wonderful, all of my fellow competitors. The staff has been wonderful here, and it's just a lot of fun.
Are you feeling the triple C's?
I think it's really good to get outside of your comfort zone. That's the only way you can experience growth.
Right.
So this is really fun.
Do you know what the triple C's are?
No, tell me.
Cool, calm, and collected.
Cool, calm, and collected.
I feel like I only find real strides of cool, calm, and collected when I'm forced to be in chaos. It's just like, okay, now I just have to think and do it.
Yeah.
Just there's no room for any processing. It's just implement.
Right.
But I hope that we can get you to feel a little more relaxed, a little more appreciated, ready for the week by giving you a gift. Because us here at Are No Limits really appreciate everything that you do, you worked on, spoken about. I've seen Emily throughout the internet and seen her working, and I just knew at some point I was going to be interviewing you. So we got you a little something. It's a bit of a mixed bag, so you get to dig around.
Thank you.
Do some digging, and then
it's a big bag.
You do some explaining. How exciting. Everyone needs
These are amazing. Nobody knows my background, so they don't appreciate this, but I do.
Farm socks are necessary.
Yeah, I totally love this. I wear these all the time.
Nice.
Especially like the goat.
Yeah, I was looking for goat socks and they were really hard to come by, and I was like, okay, I'll get animal socks, farm socks.
Yeah, these are wonderful.
Yeah,
I've got turkeys at my property. They've been waking me up every day right now.
Nice. Looks like you might have a... Okay, we're good. So everything else is relatively on theme.
Okay.
Let's
see what we got here. Oh, that's cute.
You told me to bring you a goat. So I brought you a kid.
Perfect.
There's your kid. Take care of the kid.
I don't have any.
Take care of the kid. You got one.
I have one.
I was thinking about maybe bringing you one of the baby goats that we had because my...
Are you serious?
Yeah, but the guy was trying to get rid of it. So.
You have baby goats?
I have baby goats, yeah. I have, I forgot, they were the dwarf...
Nigerian dwarfs?
Nigerian?
Yeah. Nigerian dwarfs.
Not Norwegian.
Nigerian.
Okay, Nigerian dwarfs, yeah. So we had some by surprise. We got a goat and it came pregnant.
Yeah.
Unbeknownst to us, it had twins.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so one of them's a boy and they're kind of afraid of him just populating the whole... Yeah. So we're trying to get rid of him.
Something really interesting about goats, and sheep as well, they almost always have twins. Typically the first time around, it's a single because they're not used to it, but then after that, it's almost always twins.
It like activates?
Right, yeah. I don't know what it is about their reproductive systems, but when I was really little, we had a bunch of Nigerian dwarfs. One of them had, what would it be if they had 5 quintuplets.
Quintuplets, yeah.
Right, and it was like a big deal. Like we were in the newspaper and stuff because that's just such a weird occurrence that you would have that many. No, this is way out in cool California. Yeah, that's where I grew up.
Oh, okay. You grew up in cool California.
Yeah.
So if I look up the newspaper of cool California,
yeah,
you find you guys with your 5 goats.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah. The front page is like 3 of my sisters and I sitting on a horse, and then there's like pictures of us with ducks and guinea pigs and things throughout. Nice, it's kind of a funny news article.
That's like a legacy thing that people will pull up. Like, yeah, I've been in the game. You know, quintuplets and stuff.
It was kind of a funny thing, but yeah. So that's the whole thing about goats. You want to look at the next one? Not yet?
Well, I mean, no, you go for that.
Okay.
I'm saying the goats things isn't done. Yeah, we got more goats
we'll
coming.
talk more about the goats.
Yeah. Immediately after. Just,
more goats.
More goats. So
more goats.
I think that's a pretty fair...
Buy me a baby goat. I will wear this. I will never have enough. I love this. Then we can talk.
That's contracted. That's legitimate. Like, if you want to...
This is good.
Step up to the plate.
This is good. Yeah, I need a bunch. I need so many.
Yeah, I got a guy.
A whole herd. Yeah, but the thing is, I really want to have...
Oh?
I would have boar goats, because they're good meat goats, right? But the main ones I want are the Nubians, because I think those are really good for, for milking. I don't know, but Nubians are the ones that their ears kind of hang down a little bit. They're like medium sized. Nigerian dwarfs are small.
Right.
They like are at your knee level, but Nubians are probably like waist level, maybe even a little higher than that. But that's what I mostly had growing up. Like we had pygmy goats, Nigerian dwarfs, and then the Nubians were the ones that are the most useful for like milking and stuff.
Oh, for milking. I thought you meant for eating.
Yeah, no, milking. Boar, I think, is the primary breed that's used for eating.
We got to get into that too a little bit later. I want to hear more about your hands-on experience.
Yeah.
But this is a gift from my friends to you.
Your friends?
Yes.
Which friends?
Pure Black.
Pure Black.
I am an affiliate for Pure Black Shilajit.
Okay.
Gold standard of the world. And they have invited you due to your charisma and your whole presentation, everything that you're about, to be an affiliate.
Oh
my
No
pressure,
goodness.
but you can offer your following, your fan base, discounts on anything, and you get a little commission, and obviously get access to some of the world's highest quality and potent lab-tested certified peptides and Shilajit.
Okay, so this is the Shilajit right here.
That's the Shilajit, yep.
I use this stuff all the time. I have it in my hotel room right now.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
nice.
I brought it with me. I love Shilajit. I've never used this brand.
I'm going to tell you. I went obsessed trying to figure out where I could get good Shilajit.
Yeah.
What's the cheapest? What's the most pure?
Right.
People in Russia call it Mumi. People in Nepal have a couple different names for it.
Right.
And most of the suppliers cut it with something, especially if you're buying dry or capsules.
Right.
So these people, they source wherever they can find the highest potency and purity, and they don't add anything to it other than monotonic gold or colloidal silver or a little bit of flavoring.
Okay.
But there's no like boosted, Huvic and fulvic amino acids.
Right.
A lot of people try to add extra to sell it. You know, it's good marketing.
Right.
This is natural.
Yeah.
Pure.
This is the real, legit tar.
This is it. This is the dirt tar. It tastes like a little bit of dirt. So. Yeah.
Oh, this
dude,
is cool.
I dare you to try it. I dare you to try it with no water.
With no water?
I dare you, just a little bit. It'd be kind of fun.
I don't know how to do that.
You just a little. I'll try it with you. I could show you how.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Sure.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Okay, we got 30 minutes. Oh, they said she can't miss her dinner.
That smells strong.
It's Monday.
Monday?
So you have a hard stop at 5:50, supposedly. Okay. Something about 6 p.m. I can't read it. She needs to be at the
6:30.
Huh?
6:30 is when the limo leaves, I believe.
They said you need to be at the entrance by 6.
Okay.
You know, if you have time again this week, I'm going to be floating around, so we can get a fuller podcast.
Yeah.
But let's start. Let's get right into the nitty-gritty.
Okay.
Welcome to the team if you accept. Hopefully it does good for you throughout the week. Test it out.
I'll try it out. I'll let you know. I think it'll be wonderful. I mean, this is something, I'm actually running out, so this is like perfect timing.
No, yeah, they're waiting for you too. They sent me your affiliate link and everything, so if you want it, I'll send it to you.
I'll try it out.
Cool.
I'll see what I like.
All right. Okay, so let's get into a little bit of your background. And actually, no, first let's do quick fire questions, things that I wanted to call back.
Okay.
Are you still using turmeric inside of your eggs?
Inside my eggs?
Inside your eggs?
Yes.
Nice. Does it have black pepper?
Yes.
Good. Okay. So you still got that covered. All right. Are we still eating lemons like apples?
Not so much anymore.
Okay.
I'll do it very occasionally.
Really?
Primarily because there's a lot of acid in lemons and it's not great for your teeth.
Yeah.
So long term, it can have issues with your enamel.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I've been like avoiding it a little bit. But
I've seen you eat.
Occasionally.
I've seen you eat lemon like a goat, just hanging out. Whatever you give. It was good. It was good. I think I got a little bit of an answer. Do you line dance?
Basic stuff. Like I was doing it over the weekend, but that was
play
just
the clip.
Like
She was dancing earlier.
One time.
Yeah.
A one-time thing. But yeah.
Okay.
My sister's a line dancing teacher.
Ah.
So
you're probably being modest.
Well, she hosts, like in the summertime at my parents' ranch, she'll host like a monthly line dancing night party.
Okay.
And all of our friends will get together. It's kind of fun.
Speaking of your sister and your family, growing up Amish, 9 siblings, what are the lessons and the upbringings from the influence of your family and also growing up in the community?
Yeah, I think the Amish lifestyle is really interesting and most people can benefit from learning about it and embracing certain aspects of it because there's a lot of simplicity to it and it's really integrated. So in normal Western civilization and American culture, we compartmentalize our life by going to work for 8 hours a day, then getting off work, driving to the gym, working out for an hour, coming home, spending a couple hours with our family over dinner, and then numbing ourselves in front of a TV or our black box. It's really interesting when you consider the Amish lifestyle because everything's integrated. Your health, your wealth, your love and your happiness, your family, your relationship with God is all in one place and it's consistent constantly all the time. You can't get away from your family, which has its pros and cons, but like you work with your family, you worship with your family, you experience the healthiest parts of your life like being active or eating right in the same places as your work and as, you know, you're experiencing happiness. So that's one thing I really, really love about it.
I got to have a little run-in with the Amish a couple months ago in Pennsylvania. And I was really stoked to like pull up. They had the farm stand, a bunch of baked goods right off the farm. And it all tasted great and it all smelled amazing and it looked great, right? And then I go home and I eat them. I'm like, oh, this is really good. What's in it? And I looked at the ingredients list and it was horrendous. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
What happened to the Amish people?
Right. So that's actually where my family stopped being Amish.
Interesting.
Yeah. So they moved away from the middle of Missouri because of hypocrisy. We were in a really big Amish town in Missouri. And
you were there too?
No, my family, sorry. This was
okay.
before I was born. But they remember seeing people, like high school kids, riding their bikes with boom boxes on the back. And they would do the exact things that they were trying to isolate themselves from. And not that I'm trying to speak poorly of them, it's just that so many of them, especially the younger ones, allow for there to be worldly influences.
Right. I could see how that maybe it's been evolving over the course of the 21st century.
Like the goal was to isolate yourself from the rest of the world and really just have an ideal utopian community where no influences that were non-religious could be involved. So you have less temptation, but the reality is there's a lot of temptation there.
Right, yeah. I think probably mostly coming from the fact that they are just so disciplined. And the second that you get like an opportunity, it's like shiny object syndrome. Something completely new.
And they almost embrace it. You know, upon adulthood, you go and you experience all of the things that you're not supposed to do.
Right.
Yeah.
So being from a big family, I believe the number is like 23 nieces.
24.
24 now. Somebody popped out
24 nieces and nephews.
Nice.
Yeah.
Who's the new kid on the block?
Eve.
Eve.
Yeah,
Welcome,
she's in
Eve.
Florida. So Eve, and then I've got twin nieces above her, but a lot of my nieces and nephews are almost high school age.
How would you say, like, the family, now the new family? Because at first it's like you grew up in a big family, but you guys have all taken the reins into your own family's life or your older siblings.
Right.
And you've expanded the tribe.
Right.
How does that shape current success now? Current ambition?
Yeah. My family means more to me than almost anything. Like, I protect my family. I'd do anything for all my nieces and nephews. And that's one of my main driving forces in most of the things I do. But I also recognize that I'm the black sheep. I don't have any kids of my own. Every single one of my siblings does. Some of my brothers and sisters have 5 kids. So,
well, you got a kid now, so.
I do have a kid now.
Yeah. You can show him. It's eco-friendly.
I do have something, yeah. Maybe I'll have more that actually move, that are
yeah, that's the goal.
buying. But yeah. But for now, I have 1 kid, so we'll get more goats soon. But yeah, I mean, it's just a different lifestyle. I do whatever I love to the absolute fullest. So that's like the main thing. Is like, I'm here going to be competing on the stage this weekend because this is something that I think will give me life experience and help me grow as an individual. It's a great opportunity, but it's something that I just love. Like, I haven't been on a stage in probably 6 months for an actual competition, but it's almost like an addiction.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially because it's pretty high stimulus. There's a lot of things happening in this circuit.
Yeah, it's wonderful to just take that moment. And then the prep work really dives into your own personal self-narrative, understanding your why, your mission, supporting causes. Like, most people think that a beauty pageant is just lining a bunch of pretty girls up and picking out the prettiest one. Well, if that was the case, why would we be here and actually have an actual competition? Like, what would be the point of that? So it's really a performance-based thing. I would even call it a sport, just in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of technique to it.
There's for sure.
There's coaching. There's a reason why you have to work hard.
And your background plays a huge role, too. I feel like if you don't really show up with much merit, other than just, like, being able to speak publicly and do a catwalk, it's kind of not interesting.
Yeah. No, I definitely think your story matters a lot. Your emotions, how you convey those to people. I mean, you're a representative of whatever community you're representing, which for me is a big job.
It's the USA, dude.
Right.
It's the USA. Yeah. I definitely wanted to show up for that.
Yeah, so you have to take all of that into account. You have to be a role model to young girls, and then like a sister to all the fellow competitors, and you have to be somebody that the women in your community will look up to and want to become. So you have to convey a lot of leadership skills.
And I think you have a very well-rounded background.
Oh.
And it actually makes me curious, like, why you chose business administration and then theology and combined it with finance. Like, how did that come into your mind? Like, I'm just going to put this all together.
I've always loved business and finance. Like, I grew up with almost nothing. And I think people assume that. I hope people assume that when they hear that I come from a big family. But yeah, I mean, it was not an easy upbringing. Like, we had nothing for ourselves. And something I love about having a big family is you learn competition, because there's such a small amount of resources is limited, and everybody is in competition for those same resources. And when I was younger, I just sacrificed so that everybody else could take those resources, and I lacked confidence. I was shy, introverted, and I knew I cared so much about these people, and I thought it was what I had to do. I thought I had to sacrifice who I was, let other people speak up, let them take whatever it was that we had. But at some point you're able to create your own identity and create your own family and create everything else.
What was your some point where you're like, you know what, I gotta start doing stuff for me?
It was when I was 18. Like, I think 15, 16, 17, 18, like, all those years were really tough for me, just in terms of personal development. When I was 15, I was in high school. I graduated high school when I was 15. But when I was 15, one of my older sisters, she got pregnant, and her boyfriend at the time was 16. He was only a year older than me, and she was 19.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. And it was really tough.
You're the black sheep? No, just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Well, I was bullied a lot at my high school campus. We went to the same high school. And she was not in high school at that point, but I went to the same high school as him. And so I was bullied a lot. And at home it was, Yeah.
I see.
And with my conservative upbringing and background in our church community, my parents had a lot of, there was a lot of arguments happening at home. So
Sure.
I tried to stay away. And I did everything I could just to distract myself and focus on my education. I was doing independent study. And at some point I was homeschooled through the summer months. And all I wanted to do was graduate high school as soon as possible.
We have a very similar background.
Yeah.
Very.
Well, my mom growing up, my whole childhood, she had Lyme disease. And at that point, it was really, really bad.
Dang.
It was super bad. And so I didn't know if she'd be around anymore. I just wanted her to see me in college, see me graduate. And
How's
so I
she
did it
doing
for
now?
my family. I did it for my family more than anything, the pushing to meet that goal.
How's your mom doing now?
She's good. She's the best she's ever been.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
You
she
get her
still
dialed
has...
in?
Lyme disease is a long-term thing. You can't just recover. The way that it works is that there's spirochetes. They're little parasites. They drill into your blood cells and they lay eggs, and it causes long-term damage. And they don't just affect one part of your body, so everything is affected. So because of that, she's had cancer. She's had organs shut down.
Staph infection.
She had a staph infection. She has neurological damage.
Oof.
Yeah, she's got neuropathy. So many different problems, but her energy's better now, and at least she's not bedridden anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
And in this day and age too, especially with the advancements, the ridiculous amounts of advancements in AI. I don't know how much you keep up with the space. It is a very hard place to keep up with, for one, and then also very whelming.
Right.
Because it's just constantly evolving and it's exponentially moving the trajectory. And a big shift that I'm seeing is medical. There's all sorts of easy algorithms and chatbots. I can just put all sorts of data that are just scattered and then kind of make it all contextual. And there's all sorts of great new remedies and cures and stuff happening just because we have more optimized computation.
Yeah.
So your mom might be able to bounce back better than ever in the next, who knows,
Yeah.
however long it takes for these types of advancements to get really refined.
Right. I think the main thing is, moving forward, if we can somehow figure out, first, to bring more awareness and attention to Lyme disease.
Definitely.
I think a lot of people have it and they don't know it. It's in a dormant state for a lot of people. And it doesn't just get you when you get bit by a tick. Although I'm sure she was bit by a million ticks in Missouri. They had a lot of ticks out there. I mean, the bugs were horrible. When I was out there last, I got a chicker on my head, and it felt like fire. It was horrible. But yeah, the bugs are bad. But it doesn't just happen that way. I think it can spread through any bodily fluids. So I have to really be careful.
Sure, right.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's probably why you're so disciplined with your diet. Would you say that's changed your faith? Getting closer to the brink of ailments, I guess, or death, or seeing a loved one kind of going through that. Has that altered your faith at all? Maybe deepened it?
Yeah, I think when you're going through anything tough, that's when you need God the most.
Yeah.
And you look for him the most. When things are easy, I think sometimes you ignore him. Because, I mean, at that point, one of the easiest ways to get close to God is through gratitude. But when you're challenged, then you need God.
I was very upset with God for a while. I was the opposite, just for a fun little, what do we call it? Anecdotal. For me, it was the hard stuff that got me to the point where I was like, okay, God's just kind of messing with me now. And it's kind of really getting annoying.
Yeah.
It was a long couple of years, but then afterwards I was like, oh, he was setting me up.
Yeah.
It was a bigger plan.
I'm a believer in God not giving you challenges that you can't handle. So, something like this, even welcoming the hard stuff, I think just makes you grow as an individual. And it's well, you're the person that can handle this. You're not just an ordinary person.
Right.
Ordinary people don't do things like this.
No. Would you say that your faith intersects with, let's say, the more mundane things like finance or just ordinary life?
Right.
Yeah.
I think generosity is really big to me. Like, I really want to be generous. You were talking to me before our conversation about a place in Mexico. Like, that is something I would love to do. Find some place in a third world country and just pour into it. Build a church, build a community, like make sure that community is thriving and change those people's lives, impact them in a real, tangible way for every generation moving forward. So that's a major goal. I also just really wanted to, I wanted to travel. That was really important to me because I was in such an isolated environment. We didn't go anywhere besides church. I was homeschooled up until 6th grade.
Nice.
And there's no traveling in a family with 10 kids.
Yeah, everybody watching this, like, you're hitting all the check marks. It's like based. Obviously, it was probably harder going through it, but like,
yeah,
I think for the better.
Yeah.
Those are the new forms of education, or I guess they're not even new, but the preferred after the last couple of years. So maybe you lucked out.
Yeah. I liked being protected when I was little, but at the time, it was a little bit tough. Like, I really wanted my parents to just do some things that were normal. Like, I remember begging them. I'm like, can we just pretend there's a Santa Claus? And could you just put me in a public school for just a few days? Like, I just want to ride a school bus. And then I got my wish when I was in high school, because I went to a public high school for a short period of time. I actually jumped around from high school to high school all in the same year and then graduated in the same year. But like, that experience, it was good. It gave me a little bit of perspective, but I'm glad my parents didn't put me in it earlier than that. I'm glad I didn't have to, like, be raised in a public school environment, especially with what they're teaching these days.
That was my experience too. It was 5th grade, so 1 year earlier, but I bounced around homeschooling, charter schools, public schools, private Christian schools, and then got into the ghetto only because it was down the street from my mom's college that she worked at. So she's like, oh, just go here. It's easier to walk to my work after. I'll pick you up really easy. Yeah. And I get into my first day. I'm like, oh, everyone's wearing uniforms because they're not allowed to wear clothes that are somewhat relevant to gang affiliation, which was everything. And somebody died at that tree last year. Something happened over there. And I was like, this is so different. And I got that harsh contrast. And then from there on out, I think that's why I do have more of an appreciation for being homeschooled. But if it was a little bit more prolonged than that, I would probably start getting a little stir crazy. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, I think, like, you have to consider each child's strengths and weaknesses. And like, if I were a parent at this point, I think I would love
when you're a parent?
When I'm a parent, I would love my kids to go to a private Christian school. I actually moved where I moved because that was the private Christian school I went to, and they changed my life. Nice. Like, and even though I don't have any kids right now, like, I hope one day that they can go to that same school and get that same experience. I have family members that teach there, and I have 12 nieces and nephews that go there.
Wholesome based. I don't know what else we got going on. I think we just finished the podcast. I actually have a bit of a curveball question. Okay. Just to get into a bit of a fun topic. I want to know what kind of level of nerd you're at. Because I've seen some pretty canon cosplaying happening on your Instagram. Just like, okay, we got Spider-Man, we got Wonder Woman. Like, it's looking pretty good. Like, why? How did you get here? Like, are you a secret nerd or something?
I kind of am a secret nerd. At this point, like, I don't...
You said it like a nerd.
...publicize it. Like, I don't publicize it much. I don't talk about it much. But I do occasionally play video games. I loved Star Wars growing up. Like, a lot of different series. Sci-fi is my favorite movie genre. Like...
Same?
Yeah, I like all kinds of things. This morning, we were in a workshop when I first got to this venue for the pageant. And... they asked every single person in the room as an icebreaker, like, what was the last song you listened to? And everybody stood up and was talking about all these empowering songs. And I remember standing up and I was like, I was listening to the Tron playlist that Daft Punk made.
That's so good. I love that one.
And everyone was just like, what? And it was just...
there's a I think Kid Cudi's on there too. Somebody's on there. He like did a remix. I know that's why he did a remix of one of the main songs, Flynn's Son. Yes. Oh, such a good song.
I listened to that this morning too.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's a good one, dude. I love that.
Yeah.
Let's get into the dementia, because I never heard any of that. Never seen that in your persona online. So I'm curious for sure.
Yeah. Well, so I work in finance right now. I work for Capital Wealth Planners, and we do 401k management. And that's basically it. And it's a women-owned, women-operated business that works with basically women, female business owners. But when I got out of college, first I worked at Merrill Lynch. That was my first job. I was a client associate there. And then I attempted to be a financial advisor on my own. And I was working, because I do everything to the best of my abilities, I was working 16 hours a day, studying for all of my exams to be a financial planner, and it was just so much. And then I had a lot of health issues at the time, and I was doing a million different things. I had pageant titles. Well, I burnt myself out. I worked way, way too much. So I took a step back, and I gave myself a little bit of break. I have rental properties. I have investments going on just because I have this finance background, and I've sacrificed a lot to get to that point. So I took a little break, worked from home, just very, very small amounts of time. And then I kind of was stir crazy. So I had to figure out something to do, and I just wanted to change the pace. So I had a friend that worked at a memory care senior living community. And I became a memory care director for about a year, actually. It was really cool. Like, those people became my best friends. A lot of them had very aggressive tendencies. There's over 400 different types of dementia. So some of these people had Lewy body, which is really aggressive form. And you constantly see people's change in behaviors. Hallucinations were so common among my residents. But I loved it. Like, those people just wanted to be loved and cared about. They were confused.
You seem like a very patient person.
Yeah, I'm really patient. I mean, growing up in a big family, resilience, adaptability, patience is definitely one. Yeah. So I'd say, like, on the scale of, like, impatient to patient, I am maximum patient with people.
Cool, because I'm about to interrupt you.
Uh-oh.
3 minutes left. I wanted to ask you one more question. Potentially a little bit saucy. I have noticed some of the people that you've liked and followed or kind of interacted with on social media. I was like, oh, cool. I didn't know that she was in that realm.
Okay.
But just something light, surface level. I don't know if you noticed yesterday, the JFK files got dropped.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, it got dropped. So.
Okay. Can you tell me about this?
I'll tell you a little bit. I think it's worth looking in because there's a lot of history that starts getting pulled into the mix from the mob and the CIA and secret societies that were built and fundamentally started for hundreds of years and protected in secrecy from Europe. And there's a particular group that's been kind of popular lately in the news and in the counterculture, I guess, in social media. There was a big proponent of that in the JFK files.
Okay.
And yeah, then the day after, which is today, the ceasefire in Palestine got lifted, so things are kind of just getting crazy. It might have been like too much heat, and then they just kind of wanted to maybe have a stance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Lots is happening.
That's wild. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been out of the loop because I've been here and just focused. But
I bet
I'm gonna need to do some research. That's something
worth looking into for sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'd be curious.
I'm curious. I haven't heard anything from my family. Typically, they're the ones that give me my news because there's constantly
just so much happening these days. Yeah. I'm sure most people, I feel like, have missed it. And I just happened to be browsing on the drive.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we know all the major media outlets are owned by the other party.
Right.
So it's easy to control the narrative, or at least not amplify it.
Right. I mean, for now, like I said, USAID got some funding cut, so we should be good for about 4 years.
Yeah, right?
And then we'll go to jail, so I'll see you in jail.
All right.
No, you're good for now, unless we meet again and we have another podcast and you talk more, but visit me in jail.
Will do.
But on that note, we have run out of time.
Okay.
It has been a pleasure.
Thanks for having me.
I hope to see you again.
Yeah.
Maybe get another interview in.
Right. Let's do that.
That'd
be great.
I'll be in town. And thank you guys for joining us. And don't forget that in this life, there are no limits. See you next time. Thanks, Emily.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yeah. those are going to be great and wholesome clips for sure.
Oh my goodness. What time is it?
It is barely about to be 5:50 on the morning.
Oh, okay. You gave me some time.
I gave you some time.